Hey guys, it's been a long time since I've said this, but welcome to another B-Rocks video. I've taken about 3 months off. I'm a teacher and a coach. We got back in school and we were in for about, I don't know, 6 weeks, 7 weeks or so, and then we ended up going virtual. And along with that, not just me as a teacher being virtual, but my son was virtual. And it was just a good time to take a break. I wasn't going to be going to any thrift stores or anything. I'm around some family members on a weekly basis that are, at-risk individuals as far as if they wouldn't handle the virus well if they got it. So I just decided to take some time off, just be with my family, focus on work, and I've still been selling on eBay and Amazon. But because I haven't been going out to thrift stores, sales have been slower, but that's okay. I'd stocked up on some toys and things for the fourth quarter and got a lot of those sold, and I just focus on taking my eBay store in a slightly different direction. I've moved more towards sports cards since that's the hottest thing right now, and so it got me thinking that when I do come back to YouTube moving forward, that I'm just going to do not just eBay and Amazon, but the things that I enjoy that make me money or my family money, as well as some of my other hobbies. And if I'm going to do this and put the time into it, I want it to be fun. I want it to be something that I enjoy. And I think if I reflect that, I think you guys will enjoy it as well. And so today, I'm actually going to be, toward the end of this video, I'm going to be breaking a box of cards. I picked up 4 boxes of Playbook retail football, and if you guys have been trying to pick up any sports cards in retail stores, Walmart, Target, etc., you know that it's about impossible to find product because it's so hot. It's selling as soon as it comes out. People actually know the schedules and they sit there and wait on the boxes. I just got lucky when I was with my wife and son. We had to run into Walmart real quick the other day, and I saw that these were out. I'm a promoter of the hobby. I love the hobby. I do buy and resell, but at the same time, I want it to be enjoyable for everybody. So I could have easily picked up all, 14 to 16 boxes they had on the shelf. I just got 4. A couple that I wanted to open on YouTube. Actually, I was just going to open one on YouTube and give away, the cards that I don't want from that box. But now it's going to be 2 because I already made the other video. I didn't like, it was my first time ever opening cards on camera. I didn't like how the angle that I was holding the cards or whatever. So you guys get lucky and you're going to have, I'm going to give away all those cards. There are 30 cards in the box. There are none of those cards I wanted to keep. So I get another crack at this here and see if I get any autographed rookies or anything, and whatever I don't want will be available to you guys. So check that out at the end of this video. But before I get into that, I also want to talk a little bit about the investing side of sports cards. Not really any specific strategy today or anything, although I may talk about some of those things moving forward. I just want to show some guys that I've invested in over the last 6 to 10 months or so. One of them being Derek Jeter. I picked up a couple of these Topps rookie cards, PSA 9, back last summer. One for $40, the other one for $42. And they sell now for about $250. I think it was the spring I picked them up because I picked them up a little ahead of the Hall of Fame because the cards tend to spike on his announcement or when somebody's announced into the Hall of Fame. His didn't. They went up, but not much, I think. But I still saw it as an opportunity. Now the PSA 10s did go up quite a bit, but I felt the 9s were lagging, and I thought $42 was really cheap for these cards, so I picked them up, and the idea was going to flip them when he was on TV actually doing his Hall of Fame speech, but it got delayed because of COVID. And now, since we don't have a Hall of Fame class this year, they're going to give him the luxury of getting his TV time and his speech and all that this summer in place of nobody else being in the Hall of Fame. So his card is rising. It actually may go up a little more, but I'm ready to dump it. If I sell it for $250 or whatever, heck, even if I sell it for $200 and it goes on and somebody, at the Hall of Fame speech sells it for $400, so be it. The idea is to grow your money, and I would have done that and be happy with it. And I'd be happy for the person who got it and was able to, like I said, get some meat on the bone as well and actually make money for themselves. So if that's the case, I don't worry about that stuff. So be it. I bought a couple of Royce Lewis Bowman Chrome refractor rookie cards about, I don't know, 8 months to a year ago, maybe a little longer than that, in hopes that he actually would be up in the majors this year. He may not, but I'm thinking he will be. Power hitter, shortstop for the Twins. I think he's going to be special. Took a chance on him. I have to go look at my notebook. I think I picked up the 10 for about $70 or so at the time. Pretty sure it's gone up since then. And the 9 was around 30 to $35, I think. I just felt like they were underpriced, so I picked up those. Gavin Lux. I picked up a lot of Gavin Lux cards back in late 2019, and was expecting him to really take off this past year in 2020, but with COVID happening and the shortened season, and he was late to their small little spring training session that they had before the late season started. He started out behind is what I'm trying to say, and he just never could really get going. I expect with him being on the Dodgers, and they're going to be in the running again for the World Series, or one of the front runners. I think that with the proper spring training and an actual season, I think this could be a year that he comes up and becomes a mainstay. If not, I still have hopes it will happen next year. But even if he just comes up and just has an average year where he's I don't know, like a Kike Hernandez type player, where he plays some and then sits a couple games, just gets in there and gives somebody a rest. But just the fact that if he becomes a mainstay and becomes part of their playoff run, I think these cards will go up. Actually, this blue numbered out of 150 PSA 10, I think, has gone up since I bought it. I paid about 140 for it, and I'd really like to jump off on this at about 300 to 350 at minimum. So I may have to hold it and just see what happens. And his autograph card here. Hang on a second, my light went out. It's gonna be unedited too. You're gonna ride with me? There we go. Ride with me through the technical difficulties and everything. But I bought this Bowman Best Autograph PSA 10. I thought it was underpriced at the time at $100 or 105, somewhere around in there. And I've got more graded cards of him, as well as Royce Lewis, and just kind of broadening my portfolio, I guess you could call it. They're the same as investing in stock. One I've been buying lately is Adele Rushman. I actually have an autographed game-used button card of his from the Leaf set that came out last year, or in 2019, as well as this Bowman Chrome refractor PSA 9. I have a PSA 10 coming. I expect this guy to have an awesome career. I don't know if the Orioles will call him up this year. The Orioles are not a very good team. They may want to take their time with him. But I'm going to tell you, when you have, just being a baseball guy myself, when you have a position like the catcher position, that you have somebody in your system that hits for average and power like this guy and is a switch hitter, then you have a very, very special player, because the catching position does not bring a whole lot of offensive production for a lot of teams. And so if you look at what he can do at the plate, and then you look at what he can do defensively, his defensive skills are amazing. This guy, I could tell you, he could be a well below average hitter, and just his defensive skills alone, I think he will be in the major leagues. And once he gets called up, I think he's going to be up there. I don't think he's going to be a guy that goes back and forth. I think he's going to be a superstar. I believe in him, and I'm trying to pick up his stuff now while it's relatively cheap. You should too if you're interested in buying sports cards. Once again, it's Adele Rushman. It's just that, like I said, if he doesn't get it done offensively, he's still going to be, I think, one of the best defensive, if not the best defensive catcher in the game in the next 5 years. And just his defensive skills as far as receiving the ball and throwing runners out, it's amazing. And I get all this information just by reading scouting reports and watching video. He's pretty amazing. Anytime you're wanting to invest in a guy, read up on him, watch videos on him, get to know them, read a little bit on their social media. He's a quality guy. You know, somebody that's not going to be a jack and just basically throw his career away, or at least that's what I believe. It may turn out I'm wrong, but just the signs are out there that he's just a good person all the way around, as well as an excellent baseball player. It's going to be a fan favorite. Orioles fans are already just lighting up social media talking about this guy, wanting him to be up there. I expect to flip these cards for some very good money within the next year or two. If not in the next few months, who knows? He may get called up this year and just take off and be a Juan Soto or something like that at the plate. You never know. But I like to get wide with my investments in cards, as far as it's kind of like stock, how they say diversify. You want to diversify across players, but I like to keep that diversification around 5 or 6 guys across baseball. And same goes for basketball, and in football I usually just focus on the quarterbacks. Even then I narrow it down just a few guys at once, and that way I can stay laser focused. And if I feel like there's a guy that's lacking in that portfolio, then I can move them out and decide who I'm going to replace in there. But I do diversify. I try to get a little broad with it, and what I'm hoping is that 2 or 3 of them take off. If I have, across all sports, if I'm invested in 15, 16 guys, and only 4 or 5 really live up to that potential and their cards go up, a lot of times that will be more than well more than enough to cover my investment and for me to make a profit. And that's all I can hope for. And what I do as well is I look for safety. An Adele Rushman thing that I was just talking about, at the very minimum, the price that his cards are at right now, I don't think they'll go below that again ever. And so when I see guys like that, that's an excellent opportunity to jump in, because at the very least I'm going to get my money back, or maybe just slightly lose, at a chance to, you know, make 100, 200%, if not 300% or more profit. Gavin Lux, a little bit more risky. I'm not going to go into details why, but he is a riskier investment, and these cards do have a chance to eventually go down to below the price that I paid for them. I'm not here to tell you this is absolutely 100% what you should do and where you should put your money. And just like any other investment, you only want to spend what you can afford. I have a certain amount that I try to spend each month, and I try to keep it all with my eBay flipping money and not my day job paycheck. So come up with your own little system, keep it within what you can afford. Read, research, start small. I told you I focus on a very narrow group of guys. You may want to focus on really safe guys, or what you think are safe guys. And when you feel like you're handling 1 or 2 guys really well, branch out to something else. I could keep going on and on. I love talking about this stuff. But here in a minute, you're going to see me open this box of Playbook football cards. And I'm going to be doing box breaks. I'm going to call them B-Rocks box breaks. I'm not going to sell anything, guys. I'm not here to do that. You can support the channel and myself by liking and sharing and subscribing and commenting on my videos. I've already got some baseball cards ordered that won't be here for another couple months or so. I'm going to try to do a break. There's no way I could do it on a weekly basis, but if I could do it once or twice a month, then I think it would be fun for me, hopefully fun for you guys, give you a chance to get some free cards. Let's get to this box break and see what we can find today and see what I can give away to you guys. All right, before I get started here, just kind of as a warm-up, I'm just going to show you guys what else that I do for my son and I. I do what's called the no purchase necessary, where when you buy cards, the boxes on the back, it always has, you know, no purchase is necessary. You can just send in a self-addressed, well, not a self-addressed stamp envelope, but you can send in a number 10 envelope with a note card, 3x5 note card on the inside with your name and address on it. That what they do is, on the drawing date, they will open a pack of cards for you, and Topps only allows 1 per household. Upper Deck is 1 per household, and Panini allows you 2 per household. So I always do one for myself and my son. You can see my son here, A-Brock, and you know, so and those products, the Panini products, I always make sure I do the the 2 entries. But send them in on the date that they draw. It's usually about a week to 2 weeks later. If there was a special card in there, like an insert card, they open it up, or when they open up that pack, they will actually mail that card to you in a bubble envelope. They put it in a plastic sleeve and holder and send it to you. I actually just started this back. I used to do this years ago and I got away from it, but I've started doing this now, and through my through my YouTube videos, I'm going to keep you all updated, because I'm going to keep doing this with every product. There is a website where you can get the addresses, and it explains, what you need to do for each company. Upper Deck is online only. You don't have to actually send in an envelope, because when you deal with envelopes like Topps and Panini, you gotta pay for your envelopes, which, $1.50 or so for 40 of them, and your stamps, $11 for 20 stamps or so. So there is a little bit of cost to it. But back when I used to do this, I used to get some autograph and game use cards, some that I would hold on to in my personal collection, and some that I would just flip on eBay. But every company does this. By law, they have to offer this, a no purchase necessary, and you'd be surprised how few people take advantage of the program. So I'll have the address in the description below, where you can go to the website and start doing this on your own and get some free sports cards. And not only can you get free sports cards there, but you can on my YouTube videos when I do the breaks. So I'd mentioned earlier that I did a break with these yesterday. I didn't like how I held the cards. I was holding them like this, or something crazy where you couldn't really see them. And so I'm going to open another box here in a minute, but let's see what I opened yesterday. If there are any of these cards that you want, you can just send me an email. My email address is in the description. It's first come, first serve. Tell me, what player you're wanting, or team, or, I'm open for anything. Just please don't ask for all the cards. Let's try to keep it to your favorite player, your favorite team, or something like that. And in some cases, I may send you some other things out of my own personal collection I may throw in there. Just once again, be sure to just keep watching my videos and like and subscribe and all that. I would really appreciate it. I'm not asking you to buy anything. I just want you to watch and have some fun with me as I do this, especially throughout this first year of me trying this. And I want to keep it going all year long. But yesterday, David Montgomery Blitz insert. I pulled that, as well as the Josh Jacobs zoning commission. These are the orange parallels, meaning that if you see from the regular cards here, they have the silver trim at the bottom. These are the orange parallels that you can see here. They're 4 to a box, I believe, or 6 maybe. Actually, yeah, it looks like 4. So Jeff Gladney rookie card, Rashawn Gary, Derrick Henry, Baker Mayfield. I like this because it has a little bit of eye appeal, considering that the orange there kind of matches with the Browns. That's big with some collectors. And so that's a really cool card there to me. I'm not a Mayfield fan. I'm sure somebody out there is, or a Browns fan, and you want that. Javon Kinlaw rookie card, Jeremy Chandler rookie card, Devin Duvernay rookie card, Trayvon Diggs rookie card. A couple more inserts here. Darrington Evans. Next up card, Brandon Ayuk. Next up card. Oh, there were more orange parallels in here. Looks like maybe 5. I think there's. What's this on the box? I guess I could look at that. It just says look for orange parallels. Does it say how many are in the box? I think it's 4 or 5. But that's a Zach Moss rookie card. It's a nice card there. Laviska Shenault rookie card. Alshon Jeffrey. Ryan Tannehill. I think I'm kind of doing it again. Not getting my hands up there showing you the card. Let's see. Blake Martinez. Nick Chubb. Taysom Hill. Kyle Van Noy. Keenan Allen. Josh Allen, the defensive player, who I'm a fan of. He played at UK. I'm a Kentucky fan. Amari Cooper. McCall Hardman. Anthony Miller. Deshaun Watson. Please come to the Colts. Brian Burns. Mark Ingram. Jared Goff. And Zach Martin. Now let's go ahead and open this other box, and I will try to do a better job about keeping my hands up there so you can see them. Like I said, I'm learning here. You're seeing all this unedited, and take the good with the bad, right? Can't complain too much, guys. You're getting free cards, right? Okay. Like I said, if there's not anything in here that I want for myself, once again, I'll be giving away these cards. That means there'll be 60 cards total, but hopefully I'll find something that I want to keep in here for myself, for my personal collection, but we shall see. There are rookie signatures in these cards. I guess I could have showed you that. Playbook. Now, I will say this before I open these. In the retail version, really the best you can get are the retail exclusive rookie signatures, and the orange parallels. There are some jersey cards you can get as well. You know, you have captain swatches and blitz memorabilia, but this actually is a set that has some very nice hits in it in the hobby box version. But the problem is with the hobby box version, if I'm remembering correctly, you only get one pack per box. It sells for like between like $430, $450, but you get a couple of autographs and a couple of memorabilia cards, you know, the game used jersey cards, and but you have a chance at the booklet cards, which are basically, it's like this joined together by some cardboard in the middle, where it's one player. You have the player and his signature maybe on one side, and the game used pieces on the other side. Or if it's just a game used jersey, you'll see the pieces here, and then a picture of like the player on the field or something on this side. But they're really, really cool cards, and you know, you just have to pay a premium for those hobby boxes. But what I would suggest you do is just, if you have a favorite player or players, is just let other people open them and go to eBay, and you can pick up those booklets depending on who your favorite player is. You know, if it's Patrick Mahomes or somebody like that, obviously it's going to be more than what that box is worth. But if it's, you know, if you're like a T.Y. Hilton fan or something like that, and, you know, you're not wanting to pay $400-something for a box of cards and hope to get somebody like him, where you can get on eBay and buy it for, you know, $50-$60 or so, then I suggest you just go there and look for it. All right, so let's see what we've got here. Blake Martinez, these are the base cards. Got another Nick Chubb card, so if you got any Browns fans out there, or Chubb fans, I do have a couple of these now. Kyle Van Noy, Taysom Hill, Keenan Allen. I'm not checking my camera here, making sure I'm having these up here right. Looks like I'm okay. Josh Allen once again, Kirk Cousins, Joe Mixon, Jimmy Garoppolo, Saquon Barkley, A.J. Brown. And Aaron Rodgers. We're starting to getting some more stars in this one than compared to the other. Devin Bush, Leighton Vander Esch. I'm going to butcher some of these names. I'm not a Cowboys fan. I don't know if I even watched the Cowboys game this year. Sammy Watkins, Kenny Galladay. Getting into some inserts here now. Brandon Ayuk next up. Maybe, I think it's pronounced Ayuk. I've always said Ayuk. Darrington Evans. Josh Jacobs, Zoning Commission. I think it's the second one of Josh Jacobs' Zoning Commission we have. David Montgomery Blitz. I think it's the second David Montgomery Blitz card we've got. A.J. Dillon rookie card. T. Higgins rookie card. All right, Ben DiNucci. Once again, it's a Cowboy rookie card. Chase Claypool rookie card. I really like the T. Higgins and Chase Claypool, but you know what? I'm not holding on to them, guys. If any of y'all want them, let me know. Kyle Duggar rookie card. Aaron Rodgers orange parallel. It's a nice card for a Packers fan or Aaron Rodgers fan. Devin Bush orange parallel. Another one of the Vander Esch, or Esch, or however you say it, orange parallel. Jeff Aduka, rookie card. And lo and behold, I have a Joe Burrow rookie card. This is my first Joe Burrow rookie card I have ever pulled. I am going to keep this card. And I don't know if I'll just hold on to it or flip it or whatever, but if I do flip it, I promise you it's just going to go back into buying more cards that I'll probably just be open on here. But I'm not a Bengals fan, although that's my local market team. I like him as a person, and this could be a card that I just hold on to. I don't know. But pretty glad that I pulled a Joe Burrow rookie, especially with the orange parallel. That really, you know, where it's orange all throughout. It sets the card off a little bit, along with just the orange artwork, since it's the Bengals. So it's a pretty cool card. All right, so what we have though are 59 other cards that are up for you guys. I'm not going to go back through all of these again. You can just review the video and look at it. But any of these cards that you guys want, I will ship to you. My email address will be in the description. The no purchase necessary that I'm doing, that you guys can take part in as well to get you some free cards. I'll have that link in the description, along with my Twitter, my eBay store, if you guys want to check those out. But I really appreciate you all for checking out my video and claim some of these free cards. I'll see you next time.